Imagine you wake up every day feeling weighed down. Decisions that once came easily now seem insurmountable. Your life seems stuck in a cycle of problems, and no matter what you do, nothing changes. What if I told you the cause isn't inside you, but around you, and that the solution might be sitting in your kitchen right now? Ancient traditions spoke of invisible energies that can attach to us. Modern psychology calls them toxic emotional states. But the essence is the same. We all sometimes feel as if something is pulling us down. Anna, a successful manager from New York, told me, "I did everything right: education, career, relationships. But every morning I felt depleted. I tried meditation, therapy, even a new job. Nothing helped." Our brain and body are energy systems. They respond not only to obvious factors, but also to subtle vibrations in our environment. Research by psychologists from Stanford University shows that our emotional state can be directly linked to emotional pollution from other people and spaces we visit. An envious glance, tense atmosphere in the office, heavy energy after an argument, all of these can literally attach to us. And over time, these energies accumulate like dust we don't notice until it becomes a layer that makes it difficult to breathe. Interestingly, in almost every culture worldwide, from ancient Egypt to medieval Europe, there was one universal method of purification: salt. In Japan, salt is still used to purify spaces in the Shinto tradition. In some European countries, there's a belief about placing salt in the corners of homes for protection. But why salt specifically? The crystalline structure of salt acts as a natural absorbent. At the molecular level, salt can attract and hold particles, which is why it's used in water purification systems. But can this same ability work on the level of energies? The ancient ritual I want to show you combines the power of salt with psychological anchoring. You'll need sea or rock salt, a natural absorbent, a blank sheet of paper symbolizing a new page in life, a black pen for expressing and releasing what weighs you down, a sealable plastic bag for isolation, access to a freezer for the final neutralization stage. Begin by writing down everything that burdens you. This step has not only symbolic but therapeutic value. Studies show that the act of writing activates the anterior cingulate cortex, a part of the brain responsible for emotional regulation. When you fold the paper, you symbolically compress problems, making them smaller and more manageable. Adding salt is like adding a catalyst for transformation. Sealing is the final separation between you and what was weighing you down. And freezing? Physics teaches us that molecular movement slows down during freezing. Psychologically, we program our brain to perceive these energies as stopped, incapable of affecting us further. Anna, whom I mentioned earlier, noticed changes the very next day after performing this ritual. It was as if the fog had lifted, she said. At first, I thought it was a coincidence, but when after a week I noticed that conflicts at work had decreased and my decisions became clearer, I realized something had truly changed. Mark, an entrepreneur from San Francisco, used this ritual before important negotiations and noted, "For the first time in a long time, I felt completely present, without that inner voice of doubt that usually accompanied me."
Imagine today you're beginning a new chapter, one where you control your energy, not the other way around. This ritual isn't just an ancient practice. It's a modern self-help tool combining age-old wisdom with an understanding of human psychology. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with those who might also feel the weight of an invisible burden. And remember, this isn't just a one-time solution. It's a practice you can use whenever you feel heavy energy returning. In the next video, I'll share 3 additional practices that can enhance the effect of this ritual. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and leave a comment about your experience after trying this practice.